playing Deadly Doodles. So, Deadly Doodles, this is from Steve Jackson Games, the makers of Munchkin. This is they call it a draw and draw game. Because it's not a roll and write.
I get it.
You're gonna draw on this map after you draw cards.
I still don't get it. Please explain it further.
So, so let's go ahead and I did not shuffle these, but I'm sure they're shuffled enough. Who cares?
Wow.
This is a game that someone gave to me a long while ago, and I have not bothered to open it up until very, very recently. So, we're gonna draw 4 cards off of the deck there, and then we all have to make a decision on how we are incorporating each of these paths, and you can orient them however you want. Orientation does not matter there.
Okay.
So you can turn them, but we're going to incorporate all 4 of those paths in any order we want onto our dungeon map. For your first path, you've got to start at one of these arrows along the borders. Those are entrances to the dungeon.
Okay.
And then you're going to draw one of these lines connecting from that arrow to one of these little diamond thingies on the other side, or you could do that path, one of those paths right there. One path per square, obviously. And then you're gonna use all 4 cards that come up in that round to continue drawing paths. Every subsequent line has to either branch off of the same path or start at a different entrance. You can try to run through loot, these bags, for bonus points at the end of the game. You can see the scoring down at the bottom of your card. You're going to get 2 points for each loot that you cross with your path.
Cool.
Your loot points are going to be doubled if you happen to cross through the dragon there at the middle. You're going to get +1 points for each weapon that your path crosses. You're also going to get an extra 4 points if you can match up, like cross that weapon and also cross the matching monster. But if you cross a monster and don't cross the matching weapon, then you're going to lose 2 points.
Gotcha.
At the end of the game. You are going to get a bonus point for each unused entry arrow. So try to keep it one contiguous path, obviously. If at any point there's a card that comes out that you cannot draw on your map, you're going to add a little tally down to row 6 here in scoring.
Oh no.
And each one of those tallies is worth -2 points at the end of the game. So you have to draw every path.
Got it.
Unless it's absolutely not possible. Now, there's also going to be certain cards that'll come up that are X's instead of these paths, these path cards in the middle here. If we draw an X card, that is a trap, and you draw that X on any empty square on your dungeon map.
Okay.
That X is laying a trap for somebody else to go across.
What?
So, we're all going through the same dungeon.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's multiple, like, all of this stuff is all independent. Like, it doesn't matter if somebody else collects the loot.
Okay.
Like, you'll still get credit for collecting the loot and everything.
Phase dungeons.
Except for the traps. The traps carry over. So when you drop a trap on your map, somewhere, just as an example,
D1.
You obviously cannot
Something like that.
cross, like, your path cannot go through that trap.
Okay.
That's not possible.
That's sad. But it's your own trap.
Yes. But
You own that trap.
But you don't go through your traps. You cannot go through a trap. You also can't go through a room that you've already been through.
Okay.
But you can drop a trap anywhere on the board. You don't have to be anywhere near it.
Got it.
And then, at the end of the round, we are all going to go around the table and reveal where our traps are placed. So don't look at each other's boards. We should get...
What? Well, we can't look.
Yeah.
I feel like that's strategy.
Should have put out
where you have a path.
Should have put out some shields or something. So we're gonna go around the table and reveal where all of our traps are placed. If 2 people lay a trap in the same place, both of those traps trigger on the person who laid the traps.
Okay.
So you want to put a trap somewhere that someone else isn't going to put one.
Got it.
If you lay a trap in a space that someone else crossed through, every player who crosses through a trap loses 3 points at the end of the game.
Got it.
Got it?
Got it.
And that's the gist. That's how this game is played.
Easy peasy.
Expansion rules for Deadly Doodles 2.
O'Doyle rules!
The rules of the core game do not change, but when you use maps 2 through 6, you'll roll this die at the start of each round after we reveal cards. And new gameplay elements introduced on these maps are described as follows. For whatever number we roll, we'll cross out that number diamond at the start of the round. And then also, magic doors.
Wow.
Special passages that open and close based on the result rolled on the die. So, there's 2 different kinds. There's a dragon one and a skull one.
Yeah, there's dragons and skeletons.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And all the doors that correspond, like that have that symbol, whatever symbol is rolled, are open that round.
Oh, okay.
And you can only pass through those doors. Let's see. At the start of the round, all magic doors that match that icon are open. Magic doors that do not match the icon are closed. When your path connects to either side of a magic door, you can't continue that path until the door is open.
Oh, okay.
But once you have connected to both sides, that specific door, that individual door is permanently open.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So it won't cut your path off.
So
Gotcha.
it's essentially it's a wall until we roll that, then it's not a wall. And if you draw a line through it, then it's never a wall.
Yes. And skull coins, 3 new mechanics.
3 new mechanics.
Skulls, so there are skulls and coins on the map. Individually, they do nothing. But if your path crosses over the skull, then all of the coins are worth 5 points.
Oh, yeah.
So that's massive.
Wait.
That's a big damn deal.
There's a skull in the...
There's a skull in the top
Yeah, I
corner
see
there.
him. If you get him, all your
If you
coins
can-
are worth 5?
All the coins would be worth 5 points.
Oh,
Without him, coins are worth nothing.
Hey, thanks for hanging out. If you want to spend more time with us, do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, head on over to twitch.tv/BNB Tabletop and give us a follow there. We play board games live every Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Time on a show we call The Board and Barrel. And we like to keep things interactive. You guys can influence what happens throughout the course of a game with our Buff and Nerf house rules. You can also make predictions on how things are going to pan out, play virtual bingo for a chance to win a free board game of your own, and heckle us and stuff from the chat. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you Sunday night.